Part 2 of Lesson 2 is on degrees and radians. We talked about measuring in radians and degrees. Now we're going to talk about sectors. A sector is a geometric shape that's part of a circle. It looks like this. We have two radius lengths. We have an angle in between the two radius lengths. And then we have a curved length S. Definition of a sector is the area or portion that is distinct from others. It's a plane figure enclosed by two radii of a circle and an arc between them. So as you can see here, sometimes sectors look like this, where the curved length is longer than the radius. When we use the formula S equals R times theta, we just need to make sure that our angle is in radian measure. So here's an example. We have a radius length of 5 centimeters. We have to find the curved length right here. We know the angle is pi over 4. Using the formula, we get our curved length to be 5 times pi over 4. This would be in centimeters. And so we get about 3.92 centimeters. Now, when you're given an angle in degree measure like this, we still use the formula S equals R times theta, but the first thing we need to do is take that 60 degrees and convert it into radian measure. And when we do that, the degrees cancel. We end up getting 60 over 180 pi, which is equal to 1/3 of a pi. So in my formula now, to find the curved length S, take the radius, which is 2 inches, multiply by pi over 3. This will be in inches. And that gives us about 2.09, and that's in inches. We can also come up with the area of a sector using this formula here. Again, just remember, if you're using this formula, the angle needs to be in radian measure. So that's finding the area of a sector. So on this particular one, you can see that the radius is 3 centimeters and the angle is 7/8 pi. So to find that area, we take 1/2 times 3 squared times 7/8 pi. And this answer will be in square centimeters. So take 1/2 times 3 squared times 7/8 pi. We get about 12.37 square centimeters. Okay, let's just get to this one. And now remember, if you're given an angle in degree measure, the first thing you need to do is take that 50 degrees, convert it into radian measure by multiplying by pi over 180. If you do that, the degree symbols cancel. Here we would get 5 pi over 18. So now using the formula, take 1/2 times your radius squared times theta. And my radius is 6. My angle is 5/18 pi. So my area would be 5 pi over 18 for my angle. Get about 15.7. This is in meters squared. So two pretty simple formulas to use on sectors of circles.